Hello everyone, this is Soldier here. Welcome back to our Let's Play Dominions 4, Lanka, Dawn of the Demon Apes. It is now early winter in year 7 of the Ascension Wars, and you can see here we have completed research in enchantment. We are actually very close to getting our next level of enchantment research up to 7, and then it won't be terribly long until we get that final level 8, and at last level 9 where we can cast the Arcane Nexus, which is going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points in Astral Magic to do, which our Pretender God does have. So we've cast Call Wraithlord, and apparently there's been a dire portent here. The Lord of Oceania has blown the horn of the hunt. The wild hunt is once more, as it once did, roams the glades of forest. The hunter has heeded the call of the Princess of Patience. The narrow face and haunts the forest, the world in search of the servants of his master's enemies. The priests of other pretenders huddle in fear, and their subjects, noting that they cannot protect them, whisper hysterical lies amongst themselves. You must silence the horn of the hunt, and mount the hunter's head above your throne. How else can you show that the right to rule, the right to true divinity is yours and yours alone? You must not let this omen of the upstart of Oceania remain. Okay, so some of our guys are going to start getting attacked by these special huntsmen, I guess, like probably what we see right here. Oceania is attacking Lanka here. So we've got these bar guests here that are attacking one of our Kalamukas. Yeah, that's going to start wiping out some of our commanders here, unfortunately. Anyways. Cast Arcane Probing. Harspex, Auspex. Augury. We did Ritual of the 5 Gates. Augury once again. Arcane Probing. We found something this time. Take a look here. We found a maze that's giving us an extra 2 Astral Pearls per turn. That's good. And Harspex, we didn't find anything there. Had a decent amount of Blood Slaves. We've got a battle in the Poison Plains. This is our... well, I thought we were sending a smaller army there. Okay. This will be over fairly quickly here. Alright, his Mound Kings are running for it, but we actually killed a few of them. Alright, we also have a battle in the Farron Mountains. Apparently they have attacked us, but we defeated them. And we have a battle in Formoria where we've sent our little monkey people to deal with these wolves. Some dire wolves and regular wolves that are besieging our fortress. How exactly we have wolves besieging a fortress, I'm not entirely sure, but anyways, we're taking care of that problem right now. Alright, and we've had a battle in Numecria. Lanka is attacking Zabalba. He's got a fairly small force here. I don't really think that we'll have too much difficulty wiping them out. Looks like he's bleeding to death here now. Profuse bleeding! Yeah, he would have possibly bled to death anyways. Alright, and lightning from a malicious Pretender God is still striking our troops. We got some unexpected events. We gained some death, unrest and death. We gained some gems there, that's decent, and we gained some dominion. And we have breached the entrance to the fortification in Poison Plains. A few of our Kalamukas are dying of disease. Alright, let's go ahead and storm the castle here. And we'll send these guys down there. We'll take that province. Shouldn't take too much longer to actually finish off Zabalba here. I don't expect to run into any amazingly powerful forces here. Oh, let's see here. We're actually getting 20 air gems per turn too. That's pretty nice. What can he forge right now? Can actually forge the armor of the dawn. Yeah, it's fairly decent. We can forge the shield of the dawn. Okay, what did we forge this last turn? Was it the Sunslayer that we forged? I don't remember. Let's go ahead. I think we're going to empower here. Let's empower him in... He could use air or water or even nature. We have nobody with water magic right now, so let's go ahead and empower him in water. At least we'll have our pretender with some water magic. And let's move down here. Faraglios here. Let's take that ring of wizardry, and we'll give that to Faraglios. Where is he? Give that to him. And I guess we have to do the empowerment once again. Alright, so now then, he should be able to forge the unquenched sword, which indeed he can do. So I'll go ahead and have him do that. How much blood magic does it take to summon another archdevil here? Let's take a look at that. Takes 4 in blood magic to actually summon an archdevil. Considering empowering our archdevil there in blood magic. Now the nice thing I think about the archdevils, well, I may be actually thinking about the demon lords, but it's possible that if there's a certain number of archdevils, okay, yes, there are only 5 known archdevils. If they die, they'll just go back to hell or whatever, and then you can summon them again. And so I think if you actually spend some time to empower them, and then they die and you bring them back, I think they'll keep the magic pass that you've empowered them in. I've never actually tested that, so I can't say for sure that that's how it is, but it may very well work like that. We're going to give quick death here. The Sunslayer. And what else can he forge here? Can't forge any shields. Let me forge a horror helmet for him. If I had anybody with water magic, I would go ahead and forge some boots of quickness for him. Let's forge some chainmail of displacement. Actually, I may go ahead and forge a few sets of those. Okay. Just trying to see if there was anything else besides a chainmail of displacement that would be useful. Alright, we're going to forge several sets of these chainmail displacement. Rainbow armor. That gives reinvigoration plus some magic resistance, which is kind of nice. Particularly for a mage. Or someone that's casting spells, the rainbow armor is pretty darn nice. I may actually forge one of those just for the heck of it here. Because that is very nice for any mages. I think that's actually the only armor that gives reinvigoration. Could be wrong. Let's forge one of those. And see what else of interest we might be able to forge in some nature magic. An amulet of resilience could be good. Alright, let's form the amulet of resilience. I have a couple of these guys forge some as well, maybe. Boots of the Messenger, those are decent, yeah. They give 3 reinvigoration. If you've got somebody that's just sitting there casting spells, then some reinvigoration items are actually quite nice. And I guess I'll forge Boots of the Messenger as well. So I think I'm actually going to end up probably at some point giving Sai a good amount of reinvigoration items here. And he can just go and just have at it casting a billion spells per turn. Not to mention the Vortex of Unlife or the Well of Unlife, which would actually make the reinvigoration items completely unnecessary if I'm actually able to do that. So we're storming the castle there. Guess I can go ahead and send him back. Let's send him up there and pick up some of those troops that are just sitting there for no reason. Let's move him down there. We'll move them over there. Let's have her casting Arcane Probing if we can. I already know we're not going to find anything in Formoria, but I'll just let her go ahead and cast it anyways. And can they do any more Harspecs from where they are at? Doesn't look like it. So they're going to move there. One, two, three. Alright, we'll just move them there. They should be able to site search those two provinces on the next turn. And I guess I can move one of them up there so he can site search there. I could stand to move some nature mages down here so they could do a bit more site searching. If I have any more nature 2 mages here, let's see if they can do Harspecs here. Ah, yes, they can. Alright, so that'll give us a few more chances to find some nature gem income. Let's take a look at the score graphs here. Provinces. Oh, somebody's catching up with us. I guess that would be Niflheim. So Niflheim is the new leader in the game, it looks like. Income, we're still first place. Gem income, we're doing quite nicely. We're definitely at the top of the ladder in research. And Dominion, I think that would be Cetus. Where is he? Cetus is still killing it in Dominion. And we are by far the leader in army size. So pretty soon it won't actually take all that much longer for us to go ahead and just finish all the research, really. It's kind of snowballing at this point. And I actually need to start constructing some temples here. Let's go ahead and send some of these guys out. And build a few more temples. Send him there. So I can build 3 temples there on the next turn. Move one of him there. Him there. Alright, so we're going to build several temples next turn here. Kind of losing some in our research, but that's fine. Rather than having her research, let's have her construct a temple right there. In fact, I'm going to have him go ahead and construct a fortress. Guess that's all the astral probing he can do right now. Yeah, he can't do any more. We'll go ahead and continue moving him down with the rest of these guys. So we're storming the castle there. Yes, yes, yes. This is one of the few places where I'm still actually recruiting. Move him up there. Got a few guys that need to be given some orders to reanimate. Got like 559 long dead in that garrison. Alright, so yeah, we're about to start whipping out a whole bunch of temples here. And hopefully we'll get this Dominion ball rolling. And, what did I end up doing with that Archdevil? I think I may have got sidetracked. I've got him casting Augury. Let's go ahead and empower him in blood. I've got the blood slaves to throw away on something like that. And let's cast another ritual spell. Let's summon another Wraith Lord here. The Wraith Lords are actually pretty darn good. I have had some Wraith Lords that have just annoyed the crap out of people in multiplayer games. They kept fighting the same Wraith Lord over and over and over, and he was just... Actually, it was an empowered Wraith Lord. I think I had, like, fire magic and astral magic on him, and they keep just throwing everything they could to try to kill him, and eventually, you know, they would manage to kill him, and they're like, oh, yes, and then he'd come right back. It was, it's actually quite fun. Alright, let's go ahead and end this turn. I guess we'll end the video as well. So as always, if you enjoy our videos, I hope you'll like and subscribe. And we will see you again soon. Thank you very much.